Retail. Yes, the world of retail is where a lot of people find their first jobs, and oftentimes it's the job that many people are currently in. However, working in retail, I'm sure many people understand when I say that there are often a lot of
absolutely terrible experiences.
What is up, you guys? This is Jay Cheetah here, and we are here today to talk about horror stories within working customer service and retail, and really any kind of service field. A little while ago, I went to my different social media places like TikTok and Facebook and all the other places that exist, Twitter, whatever. And I asked, for people that have been through their world of working in retail and customer service, what were some of the craziest things that's happened? What are some of the absolute biggest horror stories? I want to know about them. And today, I'm going to be reacting to all of them. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's dive into it. I've never really experienced something crazy, but I worked at Dairy Queen for my first job. Someone came through our drive-thru late at night, and I happened to be the one taking drive-thru orders that night. As he was ordering, apparently, a homeless woman got into his vehicle. What? Just got in, I guess. She refused to get out until he gave her money. I heard the conversation through my headset, and once she left him alone, the poor guy came to the window all shaken up. I felt so bad I gave him a free blizzard that night. Yo, okay, so this is kind of crazy, but hey, kudos to you for giving him a free blizzard. I mean, I feel like if I had a situation and someone just broke into my car and was just like, give me money, a free blizzard, I'd feel pretty good. Driver ordered a water cup through the drive-thru at 1 a.m. and we heard the building shake and crash. Wait, what? Okay. What, was there an earthquake? Also, getting a water cup at 1 in the morning is like, yeah, you must have done some things, and really all you need is just a glass of water, just a glass of water. I don't know if you've been out clubbing or, maybe you're hooking up with someone. I don't know, but, water at 1 a.m., that's through a drive-thru, that's a vibe, okay? That's a vibe. Their trailer ripped our drive-thru overhang off. Plus, their camper ripped off their truck and was stuck overnight at the menu screen. Fine by me though, because we got to close early. Hey, nice. See, this just adds a whole nother level to like what must this person been going through. They had a trailer and a camper truck, asking for a water cup at 1 in the morning. Like some crazy stuff has been going on in their lives, and it's too bad that this happened to their truck. I hope they were okay, but man, this is that's a journey. They're going through some things. All right, here we go. Next one. I worked for Blockbuster. Oh, Blockbuster. I know some of my viewers are probably younger, but if you haven't experienced going to Blockbuster as a kid, oh my gosh, it was a time, okay? It was a time. Blockbuster, rest in peace. Anyways, I work for Blockbuster in 2 different locations, Berkeley and Sacramento. Hey, okay, NorCal represent. At both locations, on multiple occasions, we'd find human feces in the horror section. What? Okay, like, I get that horror, okay, it's gonna scare you, and, it's gonna scare you to the point maybe that things in your body might happen, but come on, at least start watching the movie yet? Are you really getting scared from just, like, picking up the DVD or the VHS, whatever, and just reading the title, and that's it? It just goes, like, and for 2 different locations. So this is a common occurrence here. I think these people should not be watching horror films if just looking at the title and the box gives you this reaction. Like, this is not for you. When I was a service advisor, I had just started. It was like my 3rd week. Okay, fairly fresh new job. I walked the customer out to her car and went over all the paperwork. She turned to me and looked me dead in the eyes and went, "My car's not washed." So I replied, "I'm sorry, ma'am, our car wash just recently went down and we were unable to wash your car." She proceeded to scream all kinds of profanity at me as I tried to calm her down, and then she told me that I was a complete moron and a waste of air. Oh my god. She then decided I needed to take a shower in Coke because she threw her drink at me. Oh, really? Man, why? I was about ready to go off on her. yeah, definitely, yeah. She deserved more than going off on. When I saw my manager slowly set his glasses down and came out to handle the situation. Okay, I feel like this manager can either be like the really cool kind of manager, like kind of mysterious, like okay, like when he sets his glasses down calmly and just starts to come out, okay, oh, you messed up. Or it could also be taken as this guy just didn't care. He just took his glasses like, oh, here we go. I guess I'll take care of this problem. I don't know. It can go either way, I guess. She was completely banned from our dealership. A few months later, she tried to come in for an oil change, and my manager proceeded to tell her she was no longer welcomed at our dealership. It was a horrible experience, but hey, I got a free GTR shirt out of it. Hey, nice. You know, size of the problem, right? Is this a big problem or is this a small problem? This is a very small problem, okay? Small problem, small reaction. Not big reaction. When I worked for the local aquarium as a tour guide, I was asked, what time does the 4:30 dolphin show start? I mean, I don't know. Maybe 4:30 was the name of the dolphin. The dolphin's name is 4:30. And 4:30, he's a busy guy and has to perform maybe only every 3 hours, logical, makes sense, right? For real though, these kind of questions are always really funny to me. Back when I was working at a Japanese restaurant, the one that always sticks out to my head, and this is a crazy experience, is that people all the time would ask me, we had a dish, we had a chicken onigiri, and we had a beef onigiri. People would ask, what's inside the chicken onigiri? I would have to tell them, there's a cooked chicken. And they'd ask, okay, what's inside the beef onigiri? The beef onigiri has cooked beef. I was working at a sporting goods store about 15 years ago. A little old lady comes in, asks where the male bikinis are, and as she's leaving, turns around and says, I'd look good in one. Wow. Okay, I gotta say, that's a very bold older lady. That's kind of, I'm sure it might have been a little weird at first, but okay, she's being blunt, she's being forward, okay. And I don't know, maybe you would look good in one. I don't know. Former Chipotle store had a dad barricade himself in the restroom holding his infant son hostage with the wife banging on the door. When the cops arrived, he had somehow broke the sink off to use as a weapon. Oh my god. Somehow without hitting the toddler or the changing station behind him. Oh my god. That is crazy. I just wondered, so he broke off the sink. We're talking public bathroom sink. So a big old, like a big giant piece of material, and was trying to use that as a weapon? Goodness gracious. And that is how you get a charge for reckless endangerment, right? I once had a customer come out of their way to come up to me and go, I want to let you know that you're and going to burn in hell. Wow. All because me and a coworker were talking about going to the local gay bar for my birthday. See, that's just upsetting. And I hate to hear these kind of situations because people using offensive slurs like that, because unfortunately this does still happen even in today's society where things are moving forward and people are becoming more accepting. You're still gonna have very bigoted people, very judgmental people say things like this. So it's so unfortunate to hear, but all we can do is keep moving forward and hopefully things are gonna get better, but Whenever I see something like this, yes, it is very upsetting, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that, because that's awful. A lady didn't understand we were closed in drive-thru. She pulled up to the window, got out her car to the trunk, and grabbed a crowbar, oh god, got back in her car, and smashed our window on drive-thru cam with said crowbar, flipped us off, and sped away. Wow. I feel like fast food places have to deal with this. Like, just really entitled people who just like are so triggered that they just can't get their chicken McNuggets at 3 in the morning or whatever. You know, it's like, it's not a big deal, people. This is not a major life or death situation that you need this giant reaction. Like, I don't know what you're going through in life, but don't take it out on these innocent food workers, okay? This is just, it's insane to hear about. Your chicken nuggets can wait a couple hours, you know? Go home, take a rest, go watch a movie. Just, you know, a couple hours time, go back. Hey, guess what? They'll be open, chicken nuggets, hot and fresh and ready. Easy. Before I continue with the rest of these, I just want to make a quick note that I do actually have a Patreon now. Yes, I have a Patreon. Isn't that crazy? So on my Patreon, I'm going to be releasing a lot of kind of behind the scenes videos as I make these videos. Because I don't only do like these vlog style videos, I also make a lot of convention and event videos. So if you ever want to kind of get a behind the scenes look and see what goes into making some of these videos, I definitely recommend checking out the Patreon. I'll also have exclusive access so that you can see a lot of the videos I'm making before the general public gets to see them. So if that's at all something that you guys are interested in, and plus you just get the chance to talk to me more directly, then definitely check it out. And I really appreciate all the love and support always. With that said, let's get back to the video. So I work for a small business. It's a plant shop, and we literally just opened 2 weeks ago. So of course we are trying to grow our business and trying to get people in. Yeah, definitely. Whenever there's a new business, like that first rush to try to get people in and that, you know, big push trying to go forward, you know, really like the first couple weeks of business can definitely make or break that business. So totally understandable there. We set up a little sign that says plant shop, and then it has an arrow pointing towards the street where our shop is. All right, sounds good. The place where we set the sign is on the sidewalk outside of someone's property that's an overgrown garden. Okay, I can already kind of see where this might be going. Sidewalks are city property, of course. Yes, sidewalks they are, definitely. This lady comes full send into the plant shop. You can't put your sign there. I don't know why I use that accent. I don't even know where they're from. I don't know if they'd have that accent, but that's what I'm going with, okay? That's what I'm going with. Do you see anyone else putting their signs there? You don't, because I tell people they can't. And me and the store owner are like, I mean, I would be too, okay? I definitely would be too. My boss is just like, I'm so sorry. And we talked to the landlord, and she's like, yeah, we don't like her. She's super bitchy. Her garden is also a mess and much more in the way than our little sign will ever be. There's literal dead animals and just overgrown bushes and poison ivy. Oh my god. Dead animals though? What is this? So now we still set up the sign in the same exact place and haven't changed a thing because she can't do anything about it but complain. Nice. For real though, I loved hearing stories like this where someone tries to complain, tries to overreact and be a Karen, but then it's like you lay down the law, okay? The law. And you show that no, this is not illegal. I have full authority to do this, and you can't do anything about it. Working McDonald's graveyard shift and drive-thru one summer, they kept it open 24/7. 24/7 McDonald's, is that a thing? Like, I've never seen that. I've seen a 24-hour Subway, I've seen a 24-hour Jack in the Box, but 24-hour McDonald's, I don't think I've ever seen it. That's kind of cool. And I'm from Northern California too. I thought something like that would be more common, but hey, news to me. It amazed me how many people thought they could walk up to the drive-thru window and order food when dining room was closed. I guess technically this one isn't that bad. I mean, I've seen people try to find ways to go up to drive-thru windows while technically not owning a car. Like people like getting their bikes and going up, people getting on a horse and going up. Like, I guess this one, like, it's not totally terrible, but I can see how it could be annoying. Honestly, I think if I was working something like this, like, if one or two people, like, every once in a long while happen to walk up, I wouldn't mind. But if this became a common occurrence and you just had people walking through the drive-thru when the dining room was closed, okay, yeah, I feel like that would get kind of annoying for sure. I worked at a Goodwill, and this lady was donating a bunch of her bags and purses. Well, she forgot to clear out one of her bags, and Goodwill, being the slimeball business that it is, went through the purse to see what inside they could sell. And they found a nice vibrating surprise inside. Oh no. Okay, so just saying, like someone would leave that? Like, you guys know how expensive those vibrating surprises are? Like, they're not all cheap. You know, unless you're getting something at Spencer's or whatever, like, you know, that's not gonna be a cheap thing. So to forget that and just donate it to Goodwill is wow, must have been going through some things, okay? Another time, I was at the counter checking out the products for a woman. She had asked to talk to the manager. Not an issue, people ask for him all the time, you know, always. Let me see your manager. I got him up to the front just to find out the woman works in the medical field. Well, come to find out, in the back of the store, what someone had labeled as a hot water bag, but it was actually an at-home enema kit. Oh man. Man, the things you'll find at Goodwill, right? I mean, you hear about people finding like rare, super expensive stuff, but here we're talking like just out of this world whatnot. Okay, like, man, I guess if you're looking for a story, the moral of the story here is go shop at Goodwill, right? This video is, by the way, in no way endorsed by Goodwill or any franchise associated with Goodwill. And now I actually have a video response from TikTok as well. This is gonna be super cool.
I worked in the restaurant industry for a total of 9 years, but the craziest story comes from when I worked at the pet ER. A lady had been in the day before and had declined pain medications. She came back the next evening. We had several emergencies already in the building, and we were working on stabilizing them because...
I just want to say, yeah, working anything in like the veterinary pet world is crazy. I hear all the time about how they're flooded with like emergency situations all the time. So yeah, definitely sounds familiar. And to all the like veterinary pet facility places, like, you have all my respect. I know it's not an easy job.
You don't want to go first if you have to go to the emergency room, whether it's for you or for your pet. Going first is not good. So she had to wait. Her dog was fine. Her dog was stable. We had seen the dog the night before, but we had a different doctor, so she had to do her own exam, because that's how it works. So she had to wait. And she called in a bomb threat because she had to wait while we were working with others.
I have... What? Okay, y'all, you guys just heard that. Because she had to wait at this office, she called in a bomb threat. What? Okay, I thought that some people were overreacting in some of these other ones, but to literally call in a bomb threat over having to wait because you're not first in line for getting your pet some treatment, like, what in the world are... Oh my god, I can't believe that. A bomb threat, like boom. Oh my, that's insane. People in this world, like, will call a bomb threat for something like that. I have no words. I really don't. What have we learned today? I think we've learned that no matter what field you're working in, there will always be some very, very crazy experiences and some very, very just trashy people. Always. But if there's one thing for sure, hearing about stories like this from retail and customer service workers really just drives home how much difficulty they have to go through day by day. And honestly, I think one of the greatest things that we can do as people whenever we encounter, people who work in customer service and retail is just to really be nice to them. Even sometimes when maybe they can be a little sharp or seem to be a little snappy. It's like, just think about what they have to go through every single day. And it's not easy. I've worked customer service and retail in the past, and yeah, it's hard. With all that said, I would absolutely love to know from my fellow YouTube viewers, what are some experiences that you've had if you've worked customer service and retail or food industry? What are some crazy horror stories, funny stories? Throw them in the comments down below. I would love to hear about them, and maybe I'll make another video and go over some more that I get as well. And if you like this video, make sure to give me a like, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified when I make more videos in the future. And thank you once again to everyone who submitted a story for this video, from TikTok, from Instagram, from Facebook, everywhere. I so much appreciate it. Without your support with this, I would not be able to have this video. So really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And with all that said, once again, thank you for watching this video. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.